What's up, VC? This is Todd Guy, Thrashing Zombie, with another uh, album review. Hopefully, pretty short this time. Not still the greatest at reviewing. So, anyway, uh, today, the June 12th, Defiled is releasing their ninth studio album called Altered State. Um, this album is all gas, no brakes. A little backstory, not backstory, but the lineup for this group is for vocals and guitar. I'm going to butcher all these names because they're all Japanese. Uh, Shinichiro Hamada, Yasuke Sumida guitar, Takachika Nakajima bass, Kisuke Hamada drums. Yeah, I probably butchered those, but whatever. They've been active since 1992 from Tokyo, Japan. Like I said, it's their ninth studio album. It's 14 tracks of heavy, dense death metal. It's technical death metal with some thrashy sounding guitars, rapid fire tremolo picking and stomping heavy chugs. They have a start kind of rhythmic pattern to the music, which I've heard in other bands, and it works pretty well here. Like I said, there's a dense sound here. It like vibrates into your head, kind of, and it's just so thick and dense. It's kind of like a semi truck on the hit you like a semi truck on the interstate or the highway. It's just so, or bulldozer. It's there. Maybe you don't know, but keep going here. I was expecting some long, like technical solos in here. A lot of death metal has like those amazing solos that are 30, 40, 50 seconds long. They're just, you listen to them, you're like, wow, this is freaking amazing. We don't get that here. We do get solos, but they're only 8 seconds, 10 seconds, maybe not even that, 5 seconds. They're very small. You stop listening for a second and it's gone. You miss it. You don't even hear it. But for what the solos are, I mean, they're not bad. There was a bass solo in, what song was that? Degradation, song number 6, Degradation, I think. There's like a little bass solo halfway through it, if I remember correctly. I actually think this album is great. Don't get me wrong. I did go into this blind. I have seen the album covers for this band, but I didn't actually listen to them, I don't think. I thought I did for a few years ago. I did a, what was it? Somebody on the vinyl community did a listen to 10 bands you haven't listened to before, 10 albums, or something like that. I forget exactly what it was. New bands you never heard, like Once a Day or some shit. I can't remember exactly what it was. But anyway, I thought I did one of the albums for that from Defiled, but I listened to a couple of them which I thought I did, but none of them sounded familiar. So maybe I'll have to go back and find that video I did and see if I actually did listen to one of those. I don't remember. But this is the kind of music I do like. It's death metal with a technical flair. It's got time changes. It's got a touch of thrash in there. It's like Death. The band Death did. They were death metal, but they had a touch of thrash. It wasn't straight up just like death metal. It's got pounding drums that aren't just the typical. Well, here, listen to this. Like that. So when I heard that, I thought, okay, it's just going to be the typical shit. But then they hit me with this. And that, yeah, I knew right then. I'm like, okay, it's not going to be the typical drumming. The drums are probably my favorite part of this album. Is just the drum fills, and he does the typical thing, but that's not all he does. It's not just constantly all the way through. It only changes it up during like the chorus or whatever. Throughout the song, he switches it up as well. I can't really explain. I mean, you heard the drums. I can't explain what that is. I don't know technical terms for that stuff. It's kind of groovy, but it's heavy. The guttural vocals are amazing on this as well. I never really liked guttural vocals when I was younger. I just thought, oh, you gotta be able to hear the lyrics and understand them. You don't. Listen to it enough, you're gonna understand it eventually. The guitar and the bass work are exceptional as well. I would definitely recommend this to a death metal fan. Yeah. All said and done, this album is great for fans of technical, slightly progressive death metal. I'm going to give you a rundown of the 14 songs and names. Dazed and Blindness, Altered State, Obsession, Portal, Necroforce, Degradation, Genocidal Stage, Metamorphosis of Evil, The Ultra Death, Zombified, Lunatics, Prophecies, Demolition, and Apocalyptic End. Overall rating out of 10, I give this a 9. Highly recommend for people who like bands like Atheist. If you like Death, I mean, you're not going to get the kind of clear vocals that Chuck had, but you'll get the musicianship. I mean, who else? I don't know. If you like Revocation, some of the songs kind of remind me of Revocation, even though this band's been around longer than Revocation has. But yeah, 9 out of 10. Highly recommend this album for anybody that likes death metal. Thanks for watching. Until next time, rock on.